Nestled among the misty peaks and rolling green hills of Vietnam's northern highlands lies a tradition as vibrant and enduring as the mountains themselves, the Highland Bazaar. These bustling markets, held weekly or monthly in remote villages, are more than just places to trade goods. They are lively crossroads where cultures mingle, ancient stories are told, and rare treasures await those willing to wander the winding paths between stalls. As dawn breaks, the bazaar stirs to life. Traders, villagers, and artisans from distant hamlets begin their journeys, some traveling for hours on foot or by motorbike, winding along narrow mountain trails. Many dress in their finest ethnic attire. The black Hmong with their indigo-dyed tunics, the red Dao in scarlet headdresses embroidered with silver coins, the flower Hmong donning vibrant layers of pink, green, and blue. Each group's clothing is more than just fabric. It's a tapestry of identity, heritage, and pride, hand-stitched by generations. Stepping into the bazaar, the senses are immediately awakened. The air is crisp and cool, tinged with the scent of wood smoke and wild herbs. The ground is alive underfoot, a patchwork of dirt and stones trodden smooth by countless feet. Stalls, some no more than woven mats or bamboo tables, are laden with an astonishing array of goods. Hand-woven fabrics, intricately carved silver jewelry, baskets crafted from rattan, and pottery shaped from the earth. Each item tells a story of skilled hands, ancient knowledge, and the rhythms of Highland life. Beyond the crafts, the market is a treasure trove of rare and wild finds. Foraged mushrooms, gathered at dawn from the shadowy forest floor, sit in heaping piles, their earthy aroma mingling with the scent of wild honey and mountain herbs. Medicinal plants, bundled and labeled in the local dialect, promise remedies for ailments both physical and spiritual. Some stalls offer delicacies found nowhere else. Bamboo tube rice, sticky and fragrant. Smoked buffalo meat, deep and savory. Or thang ko, a rich stew of horse meat and spices simmering in great iron cauldrons, drawing a crowd with its heady aroma. Yet the true heart of the Highland Bazaar pulses not just in its goods, but in its people and their traditions. Here, bargaining is an art form, light-hearted, respectful, and woven with laughter. Elders share news and wisdom, while children chase each other between stalls, their laughter echoing above the hum of conversation. Musicians sometimes gather in a corner, plucking the strings of the dan moi, a traditional mouth harp or beating a drum to accompany folk songs that drift on the mountain breeze. The bazaar also serves as a cultural stage. On special occasions, dancers in resplendent costumes perform traditional routines, their steps echoing the movements of planting, harvest, and celebration. Shamans and fortune-tellers, revered in local lore, set up makeshift booths, offering blessings, readings, and herbal cures. Here, amid the crowd, ancient animist beliefs blend with newer influences, reflecting the complex spiritual landscape of the Highlands. Among the rarest finds at the bazaar are the textiles, hand-woven brocades whose patterns are passed down through generations. Each motif carries meaning: a swirl for the wind, a zigzag for the river, a diamond for the mountain peaks. The dyes are made from plants gathered in the wild: indigo, turmeric, bark, and leaves, each color carefully coaxed from nature. Skilled hands work for months to create a single piece, and to hold such a textile is to hold a piece of a family's history, a community's identity. Another marvel is the silverwork, particularly among the Hmong and Dao. Necklaces, bracelets, and headdresses are crafted with astonishing precision, often using techniques unchanged for centuries. Silver is believed to ward off evil spirits and bring prosperity, so each piece becomes both adornment and amulet. The artistry lies not only in the filigree and embossing, but in the symbolism. Dragons, birds, and flowers, each etched with intention. Food, too, is a highlight, an expression of local abundance and ingenuity. Besides the familiar staples, visitors may discover fruits found only in these heights: wild plums, tart and juicy; Mac pepper, aromatic and fiery; or the prized mat ong rung, wild forest honey with a flavor as complex as the jungle itself. Women in brightly colored scarves ladle out steaming bowls of pho ga, chicken noodle soup, its broth rich with secret spices. Others grill skewers of marinated pork over open coals, the aroma drawing hungry travelers from every corner. But perhaps the most precious commodity exchanged at the bazaar is knowledge. Farmers share techniques for coaxing life from steep, rocky terraces. Herbalists teach how to brew teas that soothe coughs or heal wounds. Young people learn the stories and songs of their ancestors, ensuring that culture is not just remembered, but lived. As midday approaches, the market reaches its fever pitch. The air rings with the calls of vendors, the chatter of friends reuniting, the bargaining over prized goats or chickens. The bazaar becomes a kaleidoscope of colors, sounds, and smells, a living testament to the resilience and creativity of the Highland peoples. And as the sun begins to sink behind the mountains, the market gradually winds down. Traders pack up their unsold wares, families gather their children, and elders exchange final words. The paths empty, leaving behind only the faint traces of footsteps and the promise that in another week or month, the bazaar will return, renewed, but ever rooted in tradition. In these Highland markets, rare finds await not just in the objects for sale, but in the moments of connection and cultural exchange. Here, on the misty mountain slopes of Vietnam, the bazaar remains a vibrant celebration of wild culture, a place where the past and present meet, and where every visitor, local or foreign, can discover something truly extraordinary.